Here comes the King Slayer. I think the look of confidence on the face of Seth Rollins says it all. He is ready. Rollins, one of the greatest of this generation.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds.
Seth Rollins has made a career out of taking risks and seizing opportunities. Seth Rollins has been a multi-time champion, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner, debuted as part of the Shield with Reigns and Ambrose. The King Slayer, set for action.
And his opponent, accompanied by the great Robert Psycho Hill. And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Superstar.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win this match.
When a superstar locks up with Seth Rollins, they must be prepared to endure attacks from all angles. Rollins has perfected the fighting style that's been described as a frantic assault.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
The best laid plans often go awry, but the architect has always been able to rebuild and redesign.
Yeah, but it's that reclaiming part at the end of his saying that Seth Rollins often gets tripped up on.
Debilitating elbow drop.
Seth Rollins in some trouble here. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
looking at a power bomb here.
That's exactly what it looks like to me, Cole.
Looks like a power bomb coming up.
There may be no escaping this one, Cole.
Escapes the fireman's carry.
Wow, that was a pretty smooth move.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
And there's his speed paying off. Oh, he's such a tough target.
Nailed it.
He lets him a bit off his game here. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
Oh, nice belly to back.
That could be a game changer. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
He's looking at it.
And the slam.
He's in the driver's seat now.
Oh, no, Seth Rollins needs to worry now.
Yeah, the clock's ticking on the Kingslayer.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Bringing it back into the ring. Incoming! Seth Rollins finds a way out. Seth Rollins playing a little head games right now.
Here's Rollins making a spectacle of himself. Man, Seth Rollins is just relentless.
Here we go, back inside the ring.
If I was Seth Rollins, I'd get my mind in the match and out of the crowd.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it.
Too quick for him there. Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Spike.
Seth Rollins needs to rethink his strategy because what he's doing now isn't working.
Looks to me like he just hit a wall.
And you get the feeling that he's not going to look back at this match with great fondness.
Only one place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's carry.
Yeah, down. And I can tell you it's not a pleasant trip.
Ooh, what impact. He's in trouble.
The end may be near.
Oh, what a slam!
Landed him.
Oh, he got him.
Let's look at this again.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. 6. He wants no part of the outside.
Oh, nasty impact.
Dodges a bullet there.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy. Samoan drop.
He might have it. Oh, step through. Here we go. Sharpshooter.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Seth Rollins is in trouble.
And what a reversal from Seth Rollins.
Rollins, so impressive.
What grace. Float over and...
Oh, right to the skull.
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. It has been absolutely brutal.
After Triple H, I never thought we'd see somebody use the pedigree in such a dominating fashion. The finishing move is just one of the things Seth Rollins acquired during his time as a member of the Authority.
Oh, look at it.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Here comes The Rock.
Some would say that Seth Rollins' career in WWE is the best example of a competitor's evolution. The pedigree is a finishing move that's helped Rollins climb to the top of sports entertainment.
I'll never forget that episode of Monday Night Raw when Roman Reigns went for a spear and Rollins turned it into a pedigree. There's no doubt about it. The pedigree is a devastating finisher in the hands of Seth Rollins.
He looks for it once again. Rock bottom!
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Drop down. Now leapfrog.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Oh, and it's a reversal. And one more time. Oh, what a slam.
Planted him.
Let's take another look at that.
Michael, that was amazing.
He goes for the cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
This is amazing.
Seth Rollins has earned a few nicknames in WWE. The Kingslayer, Mr. Money in the Bank, the future of WWE. But the one he's had the longest is the Architect. You gotta believe this one's over.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be?
Michael, Rollins is the Architect because of everything he's built and destroyed. He was the brains of the Shield and then dismissed.
Seth Rollins is in position.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Drop kick.
It's the mark.
He's struggling a bit here. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
This match is
Rock bottom.
Rollins fans have plenty to worry about here.
Got the shoulders down.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Let's look back on the action from the last match.
That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget.
I remember this part very well.
You are not going to see many matches as good as that one. These superstars rose to the occasion and gave us more than we ever dreamed of.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
A very impressive victory for The Rock.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
Uh-oh.
Here comes The Rock.
Down to the floor. And if he hits this, spinebuster!
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Bold move going forward again.
Looking for the finish. We know what this means.
Side slam. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Oh no, Seth Rollins needs to worry now.
Yeah, the clock's ticking on the Kingslayer.
making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
The wrestling machine.
One of the all-time greats, Kurt Angle. A true treat to watch in the ring. Multi-time world champion.
One of the absolute best to ever do it.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Superstar.
Big-time singles matches on deck here, and Byron, what should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these superstars appear to be in here tonight, I fully expect to see one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
Here we go, steel cage action kicking off here.
Well, the door's locked, and at this point, the competitors might just be wondering exactly what they've gotten themselves into.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Elbow drop with authority. Full impact.
He's starting to stumble here. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
Uh-oh.
Watch out!
Thunderous slam. Look at the height.
Going for the cover. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Kick out by Kurt. If you think that's going to defeat an Olympic gold medalist, you need professional psychiatric help.
Oh, continuing to punish them. He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
And Byron, this takes a ton of strength to pull off, am I right?
Oh, you are definitely right, Michael. But you also have to remember how much energy it drains to pull off.
There's a pin now. Yeah, I don't believe that he didn't win this match right there.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
Got their post snake eyes. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
This might be it.
Oh my. The elbow.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. He's looking at it.
Here's his moment, Michael. Yeah, there's no way this match isn't over after that one.
This could be all she wrote.
Oof, that has got to be it.
Oh, he got him.
Let's look at this again.
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted.
Takes him down in a major way, too.
Nope, reverses it. Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Belly-to-belly suplex. Pick the leg.
He gets him with a reversal. Angle's looking to end it. Is he done? And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Oh boy, he is rolling.
This is it.
Turns over. The sharpshooter is locked in.
That should do it. Kurt Angle's chances just went from bad to worse.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet. The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years,
Here he goes. Is he done? Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
here comes the Rock.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship. It saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. They continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top of the cage. And watch Rikishi take flight off the top of the steel cage. Wow. According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Oh my God! Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of this.
Oh no. Beautiful technique. Oh, it's over.
Kurt Angle's chances just went from bad to worse.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. Elbow drop.
Piercing. This one.
What a way to win a singles match.
These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
That's what I love about the WWE. A match that lives up to expectations, but still finds a way to surprise us. Good stuff. That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed it.